Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is High Vibe Monday. And as you guys know, I love to come live every Monday just to give you guys a topic, a discussion, and of course, channel for you, give you some free mini reads just to help you get high vibe this whole week so that you stay productive, so that you stay in the flow, so that you keep achieving all of your dreams and keep accomplishing and manifesting. And of course, just to provide some like on the spot coaching for people. So if you're coming on, say hello. Hey, Corgi. Say hello if you're coming on. Let me know you're here. And if you're catching the replay, also let me know. I do want to let you guys know that I am available for individual power hours right now. This is for people who you are really looking to completely transform your life in just 1 hour. And these are problems that people have been stuck and stagnant for about a year. In one session, she's out there promoting her business and getting activity coming in. We also have one person, her whole life, she's about in her 60s. She has never felt like she belonged. Every time she's gone to a party, she's always felt like the outsider. She's always been that clumsy person falling over, spilling drinks on herself. In one power hour, she went to an event, a big event. It was I'm forgetting the name of it right now, but it was where Dirty Dancing was filming. She went there, she felt like she belonged, and she made some new friends in just one power hour. So if you're looking for that kind of a 180 in your life, go to www.kellylunt.com/power hour with spirit. Both of the Facebooks, you have a link in the description if you would like that. YouTube, I will link to it now for you. So let's see who's on. We got Jenster. We got Kuba. Hey, Kuba. Thank you for the compliment. Hey, Linda. We got Mandy Millette. We got Lynn. What's up? We got Ann in the house. We got someone who is the first High Vibe Monday. Corey, you're going to love it. We got a good topic from Spirit. Who's over here? Everyone's being shy on the business page. But okay, guys, let's just go ahead and get started. At minute 2:30, we're going to start. Okay, guys, so Spirit, I was actually meditating with Spirit before coming live, and they wrote a little saying to you, and then they gave me a little topic to go into before we channel the message and then do individual reads for people. Hey, Chris. Okay. Here is their message for you guys. No matter how numb you may feel, no matter how same old it might feel, life is reawakening within you. View it this way. This slow down period is awakening within you the vibrant life, the vibrant joy of life. So that's what they wanted me to write to you guys. I want to help you guys understand that a little bit. Hey, Julianne. When you guys have a slowdown period, when you have a WTF was that period, when you have a period of stuck in a rut, of nothing's changing, I don't get it, I'm manifesting stuff and nothing's happening. When you're in that place of stagnancy, in that place of no action, you are strongly building with you into a desire for a vibrancy, for living life, for a joy, for a spark of life. So someone who grew up in a very wealthy family and from a young age, they got to buy whatever it is they wanted to buy. They don't, if you guys are in a rut, today's high vibe is for you. They don't understand abundance. They don't understand financial success. To them, they just grow up, swipe a card. Oh, I want to go to the Bahamas. Oh, I want to go to Jamaica. Oh, I want to go to Peru. To them, that's just their everyday world. So that actually doesn't feel like abundance to them. Someone who grew up poor, someone who grew up on the wrong side of on the railroad tracks, they're going to appreciate, when they get money, they're going to appreciate it so much more. They're going to go, every time I swipe my card, this is abundance. Every time I get to buy myself a cup of tea, this is abundance. So if you guys see that kind of juxtaposition, when you're in a stagnant period, you're going to appreciate that vibrancy for life. And so that when it comes in, you're going to keep it. You're going to nurture it. You're going to keep tending to it. So that's all you were kind of doing. Think of it as like you were incubating, and you were incubating, really sinking in of like, you know what? I do want to outgrow my family. I do want to outgrow my friends. Because guys, when you're growing and shifting and changing, a lot of times when people think I want to manifest clients, I want to manifest a business, I want to manifest a trip. This is where you want to be. This is where you are. The journey of getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready. Most people do not realize that this journey is an emotional journey. And the emotional journey is oftentimes you transforming into a different person. So sometimes you have to let go of old ways of getting things done, old ways of viewing the world. When you hit a stagnancy and a rut period, most of the time it's because you get here halfway there and you're on the precipice of, oh, wow, to get there, I didn't realize I would have to do this, 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 and this. I didn't realize I'd have to give up X, Y, Z. So what happens is you kind of go back a little. Well, no, there must be a different way to do it. That's when you get stuck in the stagnancy, the rut, when you recognize what you have to give up or what you have to do differently and you don't want to do it. So when you stay in that rut period, it's building up momentum behind you so that when you do kind of have to go, you know what, family, I'm not going to do it your way. Okay, and I'm going to give you guys a personal example. So I went to UC Berkeley, the #1 public education school in the world. It was ranked 4 amongst the private, Harvard, Yale, at the time that I graduated. But my degree was in rhetoric, which is essentially an English degree. Now that I'm in spirituality, personal self-growth, I have some family members. Well, hun, don't you think you should go back and get a psychology degree? And I'm like, no, because #1, I'd have to study for the GRE, which will take about a year. You got to register. Then I'd have to take on student loans. Then I'd have to apply. It would take about a year to 2 to get in. What am I supposed to do in that year? Not get out there and help people now with the knowledge that I do have? But there was a period where I went, they're right. If I'm not certified, even though I don't teach psychology, I teach spiritualism, which is a lot of books I've read. I channel and talk to my spirit guides daily. No psychology degree is going to back the information, the knowledge that I have. But when I chose to play small, play safe, when I hit that point of, wait, I'm literally clocking in, clocking out a 9 to 5. I'm not doing my passion, which is sharing about inner child work, age regression work, the way that I do it with people. So I started to feel emotionally numb and emotionally dead. So that by the time I got to the point of, no, I have to get this out there, I had so much resolve that instead of taking it personal, what they said, instead of making it mean something about me, oh, I must be dumb, oh, I'm an idiot, or just taking their words to be the mint of my life, to be the end all be all, now I can listen to them on the phone and I'll go, I got to admit, if I were to go back to school, it wouldn't be for a psychology degree. It would be for a P&I degree, psychological neuroimmunology, if I were to do it. But the funny and interesting part about that is you can actually have access to all the journals that going to school would provide for free. And I was able to say that. It's not even saying it with confidence or saying it with power. The first time you kind of have a moment like that, it will feel like confidence. It will feel like power. It's more that inner resolve that, no, this is the path that feels right for me, and this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you guys. If not, hit me in the questions with comments about all of that. Okay, so the next part of this little part, numbness, low vibes, and even if there's like a little bit of negative vibes, just some old thoughts in there, for the collective consciousness watching this and rewatching the replay, the biggest reason why you are not high vibing right now is because you are playing the coulda, shoulda, woulda game. And what that looks like on a day-to-day basis. It's when you think those thoughts where you're thinking in the past of, dang, if only I stayed at my last job, I now recognize it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Or, man, if I didn't push too hard for the pay raise, then this wouldn't have happened. Or, man, I wish I did just stay at home and like live at home and work and save up money versus go out on my own. Why did I move out on my own? Or I wish I would have negotiated better. Comment, guys, how is this playing out in your lives right now? Hey, Chris, how much is that? What are you guys currently looking in your past right now and going, man, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Dang, you know what? I wish I did take on that client. Oh man, maybe I was a little entitled. How is it playing out in your lives, guys? Totally comment right now. Or like a lot of times when you're high vibing, but you like take a job and you low vibe, you're like, if I had only not taken that job. That's the coulda, woulda, shoulda game. And what that's doing, guys, is that is literally self-torture. That is literally, you are literally viewing your past life. And for those of you who are around the age of 29 going through your Saturn return, this one's going to be big for you. What you're doing is you're right here, right now, right? And you're looking from here in the past, and you're putting all these negative vibes and negative thoughts on the past. And that means right here, right now, in the present moment, all you're doing is thinking about low vibes, negative vibes, what you wish you'd done, what you wish you'd done differently, how it should have played out instead. Your vibes are depleted. You're not giving a chance and you're not giving a chance for high vibes coming. So give me some comments, guys. How is this playing out in your day-to-day lives? Conch, I'm excited for your power hour too. We need to get that scheduled today. Wish I would have negotiated better with my matrix job. Spot on, matrix job. I like that, Debbie. I'm juggling 3 side jobs to support me when I want my biz to support me, yet it isn't happening. I wish I'd only taken 1 job. Why do I have to work these 3 jobs? Why can't my business be successful? Do you see the thoughts that are playing out, Corey? Literally, if you guys stay at that place, you're staying here. There's this invisible cord so that you can't even get a life jacket to go up. So what you need to do instead is vibrationally reset. And we're about to channel spirit to get the message. You need to be willing to like, I'm vibrationally resetting right here, right now. Right here, right now. I'm allowing my spirit, my inner spirit guide. I'm in there. Let me read this one before we go to the answer, guys. I'm in therapy for childhood trauma, but I'm so thankful for all experiences I've had, feeling enlightened. I was very suicidal, but feeling thankful for all I have. Okay, perfect. Cuba Nuba, Google emotional guidance list. And what you'll see is you'll see a range of like 22 emotions and just kind of recognize it that it's like one ladder up, one ladder up, one ladder up. It's a childhood trauma. I feel you. I've been there. I was there. I recently came to this point of, what psychology labels as abusive parents and a dysfunctional family, I now recognize how this set me up for perfect success in life. So I recently hit that point in life, but 2019 was the year I divorced my family. That was a hot mess of a year, I would say. 30-pound weight gain in 2 months. Yeah, I was a fucking like wreck. So when you have something like childhood trauma, that's a little bit kind of, if you want to compare, it's a little bit bigger than like, damn, I wish I didn't take that job. Damn, I wish I started my business earlier. You have to, so trauma is unprocessed emotions. You have to be willing to set aside the time to get to know yourself, to process all the emotions that when you were younger, because you were at home in the dysfunctional family, you couldn't process the emotions. You had to adopt unhealthy ways of being to survive in that environment. Now that you're an adult, now that you're out of that environment, you got to set the time to process those emotions. Do the low vibe work, do the cleanup work. Also set aside time. If I were starting all over right here, right now, what would my ideal day look like? a blank canvas. You got to do that work because the cleanup work slows down the negative thoughts. The pretending like it's a brand new day amps up the new vibes to really pull you forward. Well, if I were starting all over, I would know how to do sales. Learning sales would just come so easily to me. If I were starting all over, I would know how to communicate in a more loving way in relationships. If I were starting all over right here, right now, I would know how to love myself more. I would have a more healthy, more loving body image. Play the I'm vibrationally resetting right here, right now. My inner being is guiding me, and I'm now on the path for a feeling of more love, for a feeling of more. Okay, so do that. I see how I'm doing that. This is so hard for me to talk about when my dog has terminal lung cancer and I'm devastated. I keep feeling like I can't balance my life, like my emotions are totally getting the best of me. Okay, well, don't judge yourself too hardly for that, Jenster. Your best friend's dying. It's a dog, not a human. Don't let that. Your best friend's dying, dude. Allow yourself to feel grief. Most of the time, guys, when you get consumed by emotions, it's typically because you're not allowing yourself feel the fullest impact of them. It's like so here's the fullest impact of them, and you allow yourself to get down here and go, oh no, that's too bad. I got to get high vibe, get up here. But if you allow yourself to fall and go, damn, I did love my dog. Get on the floor, sob, cry. I did love my dog. He was my best friend. He was there for me when I was healing through this trauma. Guys, I was crying over my damn couch the other night. I was like, this is the couch where I literally incubated myself after divorcing my family. All the tears I cried about my brother, about my family, about this, about that. This couch held me and cupped me in. Do you kind of see that? Hey, Mary Lou, glad you made it. Okay, but let me get back to the, okay, hey, Kelly, love it, truth. Oh, good, I'm glad it's making sense. Getting prepared for the next step. Yep. Set you up for success. I love how you change that around and see what good things you brought out of it. Yeah, Deb, yeah, I should do a whole video on that. But, okay. Let's see, so let's get back to... We talked about why coulda, woulda, shoulda does no good. I wish I had gone to therapy. I wish I had done physical therapy my whole life. That's literally casting negative vibes on from where you are right now in your whole previous life. So you literally want to go right here, right now. Where am I at? What's my starting point? You know what? It hurts when I walk. You know what? I get fearful when I go live. Right here, right now. I'm sad about my dog and I know he's going to pass over. Right here, right now, this is how I feel. Okay, this is where I am right now. Where do I want to be in the future? Well, I know in the future, I want to allow myself to feel the full emotions of my dog passing away. I know that I want to truly honor the time that he was in my life. I know that I will want to find joy again. I know that I will want to find a new source of happiness in my life. Do you see that way to talk about it, Gemster? What's everyone else doing? I can kind of show you guys how to do it before I get into Spirit's message for everyone. And I see someone's comment of, I like the cup. So I will want to let you guys know, look, I bought myself a sticker of my art too. It's called Expanding Your Heart. It's artwork that I've made. It's all about increasing the love vibration in your life. So if you just want something from the outside to come in and kind of help boost to get you into the vibration of love, more loving relationships, more loving communication, more love about yourself, more love about your thoughts, more love about your body. This is infused with that energy. There's a lot of color therapy in here. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of symbolism and shamanism in here. But if you want this, I want you guys to know there's different products. It's on kellylunt.com/store. The colors are gorgeous. Thank you so much for the compliments, guys. Okay, so does everyone kind of see how you bought? Oh, yeah, Soul Twins bought one. I bought one and I love it. Oh, yeah, Deb, do you have your cup right now? We could take a sip of tea together. I hope you just took a sip, because if so, then we just took a sip together. And it'll be the first time that I've taken a sip with someone drinking out of the same mug. Makes me so happy. All right. Give me a few yeses to let me know. Do you guys get how to, okay. There's some stuff in my past that I don't like that I did. There's some stuff in my past that I don't like how I handled it. But right here, right now, this is how I feel about the different topics in my life. And this is where I know I want to be. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I want to make sure you guys understand that before I channel spirit and then go into some individuals for people. Chris, what are you going to do next? Are you going to focus on your spiritual business full time? And thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. I obviously can't channel without you. Okay, I see another yes. Well, I see 2 yeses. I don't see any no's, so I guess we could just... Yes, I have to give myself and let it go. Mandy, what are you forgiving yourself for? I see a yes. Okay. And like literally, guys, this isn't just something that you want to do once. I have a book right here, my Positive Aspects book. And this is literally in this book. I don't know if I want to read the next one to you. Let's see. What did I write? What was the last thing I wrote? Oh, I did a satisfying list. Satisfying. My apartment, my bed, my white tiger, my angel, my 3 angels, autonomy, sheer amount of autonomy, my dolphin blanket, my art, first person who bought art. Oh, look at that, Debbie. You made my appreciation satisfying list. Playing with Callie. Callie has princess earrings, local juice, the cocoa dream drink they have there. I find it satisfying that I'm not responsible for anyone else's outcome. Other people are responsible for their outcomes. I love river hiking and swimming. So that was one day. So guys, if you're in a rut, if you're in something every day, and look, it wasn't even that long, just one page. You need to do something that lets you be where you are right now and calls forth energy, new life force to you. Can you spend a minute, 3 minutes a day, ideally up to about 15 minutes a day, where you just take a couple breaths, let all your muscles relax, and just write that kind of stuff. I want to read my most recent one to you, because I thought it was kind of funny. Or maybe I didn't. I must have done it in a different notebook. I thought it was funny. Okay, Mandy, giving up when things get hard because I didn't want to face conflict. Mandy, thank you so much for saying that, for being vulnerable and sharing, because guys, that is exactly what this live is about. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Giving up when things get hard because I didn't want to face conflict. That is being hard on yourself for not having a fully yet solidified skill set that you didn't have yet. 2009, the year where I divorced my family, and some friends were thrown into that divorce, it was a painful year, and it was a year where it was literally in my eyes. My beautiful spirit guides were, that's your codependent tendency. That's you taking their need over yours first. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a pretty graphic example. Oh my God, this is the best one that I could think to highlight it, though. There was a guy, knew him. We were good friends. We lived in different states. I was flying back to the state. This was April of last year. Told him, hey, I'm going to be there. Let's hang out. Let's have a rendezvous. So it's pretty obvious what I wanted. He showed up. Things got frisky. He put a condom on. I saw the condom on. I relaxed, turned my head away. We had some fun. At the very end, when I rolled back up and I looked down, there was no condom on. Corey, I didn't have it in me at the time to tell him, hey, fuck you, asshole. I didn't even have the time to word it nicer. Like, oh my, I thought, when did that come off? You didn't ask me. Instead, I just stayed quiet and went, oh my God, did I just get an STD? What the, oh my God, a baby in me? Oh my God. even when he would text after that, I would just kind of like say something back. And the funny part about it is I had a girlfriend coming to stay with me, and the whole plan was supposed to be a girls' night. And I was like, hey, why? I'm renting this Airbnb. I'm having this girls' weekend thing. I've got it 2 days early. Why don't you come hang out with me those 2 days? He kind of somehow intruded and stayed the whole 5 days, aka I didn't have it in me to say, hey, thank you so much, our time is over, I've actually set aside this time. So like a couple months after our little rendezvous, he was like, oh my god, you're an effing people pleaser, you couldn't even tell your friend not to stay with us to get our own hotel room, when really the only person I was people pleasing was him. Hey, no STDs, guys, by the way. I waited about a year. Well, what is it now? February, almost a year. Tested, no STDs. Oh, thank you, God. So I could have spent that entire time. Why didn't I insist on the condom? Why didn't I double check? Why didn't I da 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 da? Instead, I just went, holy shit. I had a girls' weekend pretty much ruined. I now have stress of, do I have STDs? Okay, what's that called, Mary Lou? That incubation period's gone. I know I don't have that STD. That one's gone. That one's gone. Okay, I know there's some where you don't show symptoms though. Let me go get my blood tested. I was like, I lived for a good 6 months in stress of, fuck, do I have AIDS and I don't even know it yet? Or you could be at a place of, damn, I'm a people pleaser. Holy fuck, right here, right now, be honest with where you're at. I'm a people pleaser. Holy fuck. Some of this stuff with my family is all because I didn't just say, hey, I need to work. Hey, I love you. I want to hang out, but I need to work. Whoa, this conflict with my brother is because in the moment I was just trying to keep peace so I didn't say anything back. But now look, now we're not even talking. Whoa. I now know going forward, I want to be able to speak with more conviction. I know that I want to be able to tap in to my yeses and my nos stronger than ever before. I know that I want to be okay with saying no. I want to be able to say no to people easier. So do you see that way to talk about it, Corey? Or Mandy? And so that guy texted me, he's like, hey, Happy New Year. Ignored it. You don't have to go back and like speak up to the person you need to speak up to prove it to. So, Mandy, does that make sense? Damn, I recognize that I used to avoid conflict, but right here, right now, I'm on the path of discovering new ways of navigating conflict, new ways of negotiating people. I'm discovering new ways. Do you see how to do that, Mandy? When you say yes, and I want to channel the group message for everyone too. Okay, Mandy, you got it. Good. I don't want you living in a year of self-torture. Rings a bell. Man, I'm sorry that happened. That guy's, yeah, that fucker's insane. Hit on the spot right now, trying to figure out what my next step is, looking for a job. Okay, perfect. So let's get to Spirit's general message and then some one-on-one. So if you guys want to breathe with me, go ahead and exhale out. Letting your shoulders drop, exhaling all the air out, breathing in. Breathing out, letting it all exhale out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Yes, 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 yes. What we want you guys to hear is that you are more empowered than you think you are. That one experience with that guy, did that really let Kelly know, wow, me not speaking up is jeopardizing my health. What if it was AIDS? I could have died. What if it was herpes? That affects my sexual health for the rest of my life, and I haven't even hit my sex peak yet. It's not about turning a no into a yes. It's not about turning everything high vibe. You came down, non-physical, that's us speaking to you right now, or Kelly's translating us to you. Let's go experience the physical. Let's go experience, what does touch feel like? What does listening to music feel like? What does coloring and cutting our hair in different ways feel like? What does traveling to new places feel like? What does this feel like? You came down to have the emotions and the experiences. Can you be at a place of, hey, this is how my life's been going so far. I'm going to give myself daydream time, waving a magic wand. Well, if I were an empress and I had all the resources at my disposal, if I had people who were there to help me and who loved helping me, what kind of things would I do? That far daydream land, what that does is when you're right here, right now, the daydream into the the future of a mother of all possibilities, this is what can really pull you forward. When you do things like this is what today I find satisfying that I have running water. Today I find satisfying that I have a white tiger that I get to lay next to. Today, satisfactionless, appreciationless. Those are things that help you here, that help you enjoy the day a little bit more, that in time help your vibrations raise so that you're up here. Those are practices that just help you get high vibe, as you guys like to call it. But when you play in the place of daydream, it would be nice to go traveling around the world. It would be nice to go to, when Kelly starts offering retreats, the universe, I know she's gearing up towards that. I want the money to be able to go. Come on, universe. I'll be on the journey of getting ready to go to her retreats as she's on the journey of getting ready to do the retreats. That's what pulls your life forward and will get you out of the rut. 2 different practices for 2 distinct questions. Do you guys have any questions on that before we go into individuals for people? That was interesting. Thank you. It's a recurring theme in root. Yeah, I'm glad my story helped. Oh, I'm so glad I have STDs. I was like, all the time I was like, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed if I had warts or herpes. I'm like, no. And then in my head, I was like, Kelly, are you really more worried about herpes and warts than you are AIDS? AIDS kills you. I thought that was so funny what I was more worried about. Oh, look at all these questions I missed. I'm eternally grateful for finding whole open. Oh, I love that so much. I become an advanced practicer. I only found the forgiveness. It was on YouTube. It was this forgiveness one that I just played and I listened to it. Yeah, that was pretty good. Patricia, I got to see you today. What's up, man? Julie. Yeah, you're welcome, Julie. Thanks for being here too. Yo, Lily. The workshop's going up in high vibe today. Our part 1 is any message from spirit coming through from your Kelly, please and thank you. Ack. Oh, I'm back. Welcome back. Saying no is not my forte. So when you can't say no, it's because you didn't fully develop a self-concept of me when you were 2. I wonder, hold on, let me feel, should we take the yes, but briefly? Okay. Visualize and picture golden light coming down from source down into your body. Have it massage your brain out. Have it massage your heart out. Me. It's the energy of me so that you can develop me. Because when you guys get what a boundary is actually a preference. I like coffee. I like strawberry ice cream. Can you be with someone? Person A, I like strawberry. Oh, yeah, really? Oh, I like coffee ice cream. Papa, we're eating ice cream together. Thanks for eating ice cream with me. So if you're at the place of where saying no is hard, for me, in the beginning, it was actually easier to go, okay, well, what are my yeses? And can I be willing to keep going towards my yeses? Okay, Queen Mary Lou saying, yes, I understand. I was literally going through over the past 2 weeks. My recent mantra has been, how can I accept myself right now? Ooh, I like that. All right, guys. So how shall we do this? Shall we just hit me with questions and we'll let Spirit pick which question they answer now. So now we're on to the individual reads for people. And thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. I hope this helps you get high vibe. I hope it helps you go forward more. And don't forget, guys, if you want a power hour, a private one-on-one with me, go to kellylunt.com/power hour with spirit. I've linked to it in Facebook. Just click the description if you guys would want it. YouTube, I'm putting the link in there now. But this is for people who literally, you overnight want to get out of the rut. You in 1 hour want to solve the biggest problem you've had. The last power hour I did, she was in her 60s. She's never felt like she's belonged. She was always making a fool of herself at parties. She was always in her head, running through everything she was doing wrong. In 1 power hour, she said, I think I was 30% in my head, but Kelly, I made some new friends. I'm going to have a coffee date with one of them. One I'm going to call because we don't live in the same state. This is the first time I've gone somewhere where I felt like I belonged and I was so relaxed. We were joking together versus me being the clown making a fool of myself. Your biggest, hairiest, scariest problem can be solved in 1 hour. So book a power hour and come hang out with me. Okay, do I need to let my relationship go in order to reach my highest blessing? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm doing the new thing, guys. So for you, Mandy, particular for where you're at, are you starting to get inklings from the future? AKA, are you starting to realize for the type of future you want that your partner isn't a match for that? You're starting to pick up on that, yes. That's how we'll word it versus your highest blessing. You're starting to recognize it was a season relationship, not a lifetime. But we want you to wake up and recognize and realize that there's more to garner from it. Relationships aren't just, I'm going to go all in, do all this stuff. I want to do these sweet things because they're my husband, they're my partner, they're my life mate. It's still worth doing those things, even if you're with the person 3 months, with the person a year. We would say the biggest thing in you to reach your highest blessing would be to let go of I need to know this is the end all be all before I go all in. Otherwise, that is a complete life of stagnation from our point of view. Do you understand? I would have never have guessed that message. You did it, Mary Lou? Right? It is exhausting, right? It's exhausting, Mary Lou. So the question was, the inner child meditation is awesome and exhausting. So the reason why inner child meditation, Mary, you know this too. Like all the neurons that fire in your brain, the neurosynapses all the way down the spinal cord, it's because you're literally rewiring all of those. That's why it's exhausting, Mary Lou. So you probably will need to sleep more, Mary Lou. Mary Lou, when I was doing like 10, 20 of those a day, the year I was divorced from my family, I was like, what part of me is attracting this? I want to talk to you because 2020, oh no, this is not happening. I was sleeping a lot. But Mandy, let me stay focused on yours. Did that make sense to you before going to the next person? I need to start a business program. I get so many people who want to be coaches too, but don't know where to start. Corey, have you been going live? I'll do your question next though. Hey, what's up, Jamie? Okay, Mandy's got it. Okay, the next question we're going to do, guys, is curious about my path. I've been wanting a coaching business to support me, yet it hasn't for some time. So I've now been questioning if is it the right path. So this is for all of you who are out there who there's this thing that I really, really want. A lover, a boyfriend, a new car, a coaching business, one job to support myself. I haven't seen much progress. Not only is it not doing what I want it to do. I don't have the manifestation I want, but I don't even see progress towards it. And now I'm questioning, is it the path for me? This one's going to help you. Corey, when you wish upon a dream, when you wish upon a store, when you do, yeah, it would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice if that thing could happen. That is completely and utterly different energy than if I could have it all my way. I would have a thriving coaching business. I would be a highly sought after blah, 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 blah. I would be a highly paid, highly sought after. People love working with me. Right now, your energy is, but I've been thinking about it, and I thought what you focus on, you get. But when you do it from a place of disbelief, from a place of, yeah, man, that would be cool if that would happen. You're focused on, yeah, that nice thing isn't going to happen for me. To say it more bluntly and concisely for you. Sometimes the journey of getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready, you might have to set aside more time to focus on the business. You mentioned 3 jobs earlier. And how we're going to answer that is actually we're working on Kelly right now. She gets a lot of texts throughout the day. Sometimes it's people, hey, want to hang out. Sometimes it's just saw your video, is really cool and spot on. Sometimes it's a lot of texts. We've been working with her to, hey, you need to stop responding to texts as often as you do. You need to turn your phone off every once in a while. Because what happens when you're bitty bopping along in your world and then you get the text, most of the time the texts are a friend with, oh my God, remember that guy I told you about? Guess what he said? You immediately get sucked in, pulled in, your focus gets shifted to that, and everything that's led up to the point with that friend and the guy replays in your head, aka takes up mental bandwidth of your time, of your focus, so that when you respond, it's as if you're like, all right, your problem, your situation, your good thing was at the top of my mind too. It's that unrealistic expectation that many of you put on yourself. So it's not just I responded in a quick minute. It's recognizing that you have this much bandwidth. This much was taken up on remembering everything that's been going on between you and your friend in communication. And, oh, yeah, I remember he said that. What happened after that? Then there's the 2 minutes of the conversation. And then there's the time it takes you to refocus back to you. Guess how much mental bandwidth you now have left? Kelly's starting to realize what we started with. Sometimes for your next step, you have to be willing to let go of the way you've been doing things. And part of Kelly's journey, this will resonate for a lot of you, is she liked being a nice girl. She liked, yeah, I'll come help you. Yeah, I'll help you. Oh, yeah, this is fun for me. And she's starting to recognize, is this friendship or is this a business? Do I take seriously the business of helping people radically transform their lives? If she wants the time to do that, she can't be, oh yeah, I'll run to the grocery store with you. Because even though the grocery store is just like a 40-minute trip, there's the, okay, I'll go over to your house. Oh, you're not ready yet? Oh yeah, it's only 10 minutes. I work from home anyway, do your thing. Oh, hey, do you mind if we also run here as well? It takes up more time. Corey, this is really about, your question is really about, I'm recognizing, remember what we said, where are you at right now? I'm recognizing that I'm not prioritizing my time appropriately right now to help me get to where I want to be. So we would say your manifestation should actually be right now. Let that be the daydream. I would love a coaching business where I'm helping people do this and do that. And my clients will say these types of things for me. I'm a highly sought after fill in the blank coach. People love working with me. And right now, I'm learning how to reorganize my time and prioritize my time so that I have the mental bandwidth for it. As Kelly's been turning her phone off 2-3 hours a day, she used to go from reading a book, maybe like every half page, her mind would wander. Now she could read a good 10 pages and then her mind will wander a little bit. It's increasing the muscle of your mental bandwidth. That's what you're doing right now, Corey. No question, just grateful for your support when I was going through a really tough time. Crit. Hey, so Chris, you're out, right? What are you doing now? So Corey, give me some questions on that. Makes sense. I would have never have guessed. That was gonna be their answer. Thank you for the E. I've been doing it, but it stalled out, and then I went into doubt. Hired several high-level coaches and accrued high credit card debt. Oh, so it looks like the little problem was still about your mental bandwidth. So do you have any questions on that? Hey, Ashley's here. Do you have any questions on that before I skedaddle on along? Letty's in the house. I know that I'm ready to let go of a guy that I really like. He left me waiting for him 3 hours in the parking lot so many times. Fuck that fucker, Letty. Out. Someone's saying you're not a vibrational match to all those STDs. Yeah, I was like, oh, I was like, woo! When I want to get back out there and date with guys, I can have sex again. I have a professional friend that can see the need to focus. Okay, so see that it's like it is a need to focus, but it's also that can be a way of like torturing yourself about focus. Because if you're putting pressure, guys, I had one client one time, beautiful soul. Oh my God, she was such an inspiring woman. She had 5 kids, one with special needs. She had a day job. She was also running a spiritual business. And I was just on the phone on the other side. I was like, fuck, I'm like single, not even dating. How the hell is she doing all of that? And a little bit of sad story is actually helping her release one of her children, her child with the special needs. Because she booked a session for her, how do I get to start dating again? And Spirit was, you have 5 of something, you need to let one go. You should have done this 6 months ago. That's what's holding you back. So I opened my eyes. I'm like, well, what do you have 5 of? What do you need me to help you like get rid of? I did learn a good lesson on like, don't word it that harshly, but that's just how I worded it at the time. I was like, what do you need to help you get rid of? She starts bawling and crying. I'm like, what are you crying about? He's like, I have 5 children. And I was like, oh, fuck. Never say anything like get rid on a session in the future. I've learned that lesson fully. And then I started asking her questions. I was like, whoa. Let's just, don't worry what Spirit said. Let's dissect it. Tell me about your children. What does your typical day look like? I wrote her day out. I was like, well, tell me about this special needs child. How much time does it take? And I was like, and tell me about your ex-husband. Tell me about this. It turns out her ex-husband is a doctor specific who specialized in that exact special needs. I don't know how to word this appropriately, PC wise. And then I went, well, how far away does he live? What are you like releasing your kid 2 states away or another country? He went, oh no, he and his new wife were kind and they moved two blocks away from me so that I could come see my son anytime I wanted. They talked to me. Is it okay if we move this close? And then I've met the new wife. We're on the same page. She's actually getting trained in how to help people with this kind of needs. So I just like stared at her and looked at her and went, you're not a bad mom. You're not a bad mom. She cried. She released the kid. That is sorry for such a vulgar way of saying that, guys. Hey, Annalisa. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Ashley's in the house. I'm totally struggling with focus. I'm supposed to be studying for my mortgage license. That's on the 4th. I really need this. Oh, good, Ashley. Talk about good timing. Okay, I have a professional friend that wants to hire me to talk to women dealing with grieving because their significant other is incarcerated. What does George think? That sounds like you're stepping into the coaching world, Mary Lou. So I have this opportunity. So for everyone who has this, I have this opportunity. This person asked me out for a date. This person wants to hire me for something that's outside of my realm. This is going to help you. I have a professional friend that wants to hire me to talk to women going through grief because their significant other is incarcerated. What does George think? Mary Lou, breathe in. Breathe out. Mary Lou. What you're not seeing is where you were previously, where you are now. Did you go through the exact situation? Not quite, but you've been through the tumble. You read books. You help, whether coach, therapist, whatever. You did a lot to get from here to here in your life. Oftentimes when you're here, you forget what it was like to be here. So Mary Lou, Kelly recently, her 6 weeks to master law of attraction course. It's available on our website. The person who just received it, Kelly had a little bit of a doubt as she was sending the link to the person and went, man, I wonder if that stuff is so basic. Like maybe I should just go back in there. I need to add this, and this to it. Then she reminded herself, wait, nope. Let's see if there's any feedback. The person responded with, wow, thank you for making this course. I thought I knew about manifesting. I thought I knew about law of attraction. This filled in all the missing pieces for me, and I have such a deeper understanding of it. Thank you for making this course. And Kelly recognized, oh, I forgot what it was like when I was first learning law of attraction. Because Mary Lou, after you learn something, come on, you heard Kelly. She was like, oh, the synapses in your brain, it's rewiring. She couldn't say that to someone who's just learning it. They would go, what's a neurosynapse? What's a spinal cord? But you already know it, so she could say those few words for you. And you're like, oh yeah, of course I'm tired. My neural system is rewiring. So there's just a little bit of you're further removed away from the struggle that they're going to, that you're forgetting all the knowledge and tips that you have. You would be a very valuable resource for this group if, Mary Lou, you decide that that is a group that you would like to play with. So the question, Mary Lou, from our point of view is, I have the Vasa opportunity, how do I feel about this? Inner being, is this a yes or a no to me? Does it feel light in my chest, or do I get a heavy constriction feeling? If I get a heavy constriction feeling, what's that coming from? Is it because I don't know if I'm good enough? We would say go ahead and do it. Is it coming from, I think there's someone else who could look forward to teaching them. I don't look forward to teaching them. It's really more a question of, I received my first coaching client, if you'll let us fiddle with the words a little bit there. I received my first group of people that I can help inspire and help grow and shift. Do I like this opportunity? Mary Lou, to answer your question directly though, we see you being able to help these women a lot. We see that it'll be a refresher for how much you know. The question is really, is that the type of people that you want to help? You either do it or you took the course with us. You go through step 5 and go, okay, I appreciate inbounding opportunities coming to me. Now I know I want to work with people who are at a slightly more vibrational higher state. He's saying, do you see that? Okay, I'll talk about the residue one left. Hey, Carrie. But Mary Lou, did that sink in? Let it make sense and everything? You know, y'all, I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold. Ooh, I don't even leave my apartment that often. I'm curious, are you going to take it, Mary Lou? Sounds like you'll be able to help them a lot based on what they said. Mary Lou, you're really going to be able to help them because the women need empowerment, and you went through that growth. At a vibrational level, those women need to learn the vibration of empowerment. And Mary Lou, that's what you went through. So that's the main vibration that you're going to be helping them with. Okay, guys, so the next question is, I want to be free of residue from what felt like my karmic soulmate. Lots of lessons learned, and I'm at a point where I'm grateful for all of them. How do I brush off this last bit to bring in my person? Wow, there's actually a lot for that. Okay, so psychic cords, you got to cut them psychic cords. Psychic cords is just when when you have that, oh, they're thinking about me, oh, they're coming home. You just have a psychic cord with them. Um, so you got to do it. So because of the time, I'm just gonna have to kind of run through what to do. I'm not gonna explain it all to you. You got to cut psychic cords. You might have to do it a couple of times. You might have to do it a couple times. Wait a week or two. Do it again. You also have to wake up. Typically, when there's residual income, guys, it's because I hate to say this. It's the truth, though. It typically comes from there was an emotion that was invoked within you when you were around them, and you don't think you can get that emotion on your own. So if you were having the best time of your life and laughing, then there's a part of you that thinks that you'll never be able to get that amount of happiness in your life if you don't have them in there. If you had a guy where you just felt like this sexy goddess around him, then there's a part of you that doesn't think you could have that sexiness feeling without him in there. So if you can kind of recognize, well, what the first emotions that what got me hooked on him? What's his drug? What's his vibrational emotional drug that I think I need a hit from him? That's really the vibration that you're manifesting. You're not actually manifesting. I'm manifesting releasing him and getting over him. It's, oh wow, I never laughed so much in my whole life. Oh, I'm manifesting more laughter in my life. I'm manifesting more fun in my life. I'm manifesting more comedic value in my life. And then once you get that vibration on your own, then the new person's going to roll right in. Hey, Tabby. Annalisa's in the house too. No one's writing questions on the Facebook business page. Okay, so let me think. So residual income typically has to do with an emotion that you don't think you can get met on your own. And then of course there's the natural grieving process. There's the natural winding down to wind up. So that's where you got to talk about it. Winding down the energy is like, man, it sucks it didn't work out. You know what? I did think he was the one. God, I thought he was the one. I liked all this stuff about him. Winding down, you got to speak general about it. And then you got to start speaking general, like, yeah, but you know what? I bet there's someone else out there who could have just as much fun with. I bet there's someone out there who could have just as much fun with. So does all of that make sense, Valerie, before I channel spirit for you? You're really going to want to take the time to figure out what emotion did he help invoke within you. So you can let him go. Guys, if you need help getting over an ex, put a power on. If you need to jumpstart getting your business going, the 2 people ago who booked a power hour, she hadn't been going live or doing anything for her business. Now she's pumping out YouTube videos, pumping out Facebook Lives, writing sales copy. If you guys need a jumpstart, book a power hour. Makes sense. Thank you. Okay, let's see if there's something else from Spirit on the letting go of residual thoughts of an ex. No, you're doing just fine. Kelly nailed it. We'll word it a little bit differently for you. It's, can you be willing to trust that you can find that much happiness in another way? Because oftentimes when people use the word karmic, soulmate, they have this is the one and I am the one, and we couldn't navigate our human level growth, so it's so devastating and ruined on the human level that like we'll never be able to get back together. And as there's this thought of, I fucked up my twin flame, my karmic, my one and only karmic soulmate in this lifetime, I'm doomed to suffer. That just comes from, it's more about residual income from your parents of kind of a little bit of a perfection vibe expected on you. Expecting you to know things that you're a new human being that you couldn't possibly know, but they were in a rush. They were trying to go to work. They didn't have the proper time to teach you. And instead it kind of imparted a perfection vibe on you. That's all it was. That coupled with everything that Kelly did say. Hey, he was a step along my journey. I'm letting go of the the big, bad, bold twin flame notion and recognizing but there's billions of people on this planet. This is the way that in terms of the new partner, I love doing this. I love doing that. I love doing this. I love doing that. This is fun. This is great. Universe, who likes doing these things too? Who likes doing a chunk of them, but also has things that they like doing so that we can do a lot of stuff together, but they could do their thing. We could do my thing. We could share fun stories. It really is a journey of your own personal happiness, recognizing that you didn't fuck anything up. You didn't mess anything up. He wasn't meant to be the end all be all. He wasn't the end manifestation. He was a step along the way. Because if you want a lot of what this generation is doing, you're manifesting that I want that super harmonious relationship. I want the one where he's his own independent person. I'm on my own independent person. Most of the time, people who are saying that, they're not their own independent person yet. So if you want that all loving, almighty, ever elusive, most harmonious relationship you can have, he was a step along the journey for you to wake up to recognize that you're not fully happy on your own. The journey of getting ready to being ready to being ready to being ready to all your manifestation is a personal transformation growth. Now, this segment, you have that awareness. All right, how do I get happier on my own? That's the journey I'm on. And they're asking, do you see that? Hey, Kelly, can I get you a rose quartz bracelet? Yes, yes, guys, I love presents. I love presents. Yes. Hey, Trent joined. Trent, if you're still on, you should watch your January zodiac video. You really should, Trent. The whole time I was doing it, I was like, I think this applies to him. If you're still on, hey, Robin. Twin flames are so hard to remove yourself from. I just seen you as live, did not get the alert. Oh, bummer. Wow, thank you. Okay, makes sense for you. Okay, perfect. Have to find a home, any guidance on where with whom it comes from, rolling in the picture. All right, guys. Well, this concludes this High Vibe Monday. Thanks for coming and hanging out. If you guys need some additional support, if you really need that kickstart, if you need a power hour with spirit, I have openings on Wednesday and I have openings on Friday. Go to kellylunt.com/power hour with spirit. But be prepared for a complete 180 overhaul in life, and be prepared, spirit. Not only are we going to 180 and shift your inner world, which will shift your outer world in 1 hour, they tend to lay a roadmap out for you for 3 to 6 months to help get you. So here's what you want, here's where you are. They shift you as much as they can on the phone call, and then they tell you this last bit of the journey, here's the book you have to read, here's the practice you have to do. They literally build out the roadmap for you to get there on their own. So if you would like that, go to kellylunt.com/power hour with spirit. Once you book, once you check out, you enter the normal details, you'll be redirected to a link to schedule right away. So we will be able to get on the phone on Wednesday or Friday. So I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye, Facebook biz page. Bye, Facebook group. Love you guys. You're welcome, Valerie. Yeah, J-Lo, the replay was pretty good. There's some good topics in here. Yeah, have an awesome day, guys. Love you. And whoever books a power hour, we're going to have some fun. Bye.